Dumela mokgaitsho la mokgaitso mo lenaneng la rona le interview gompieno re na le moeteledipele wa Action SA Mr. Herman Mashaba re tlile go buisana ka the Green Umbrella. Mr. Mashaba, welcome to Naledi News.
Thank you so much, and thank you for the opportunity. And yes, good afternoon to your listeners.
The Green Umbrella, can you unpack that?
The Green Umbrella is a concept we conceived immediately after the 2024 elections when Dr. Kekana from formerly Forum for Service Delivery approached me with this concept of consolidating all small parties that contested the 2021 local government, but obviously managed to get seats, but they were unable to make impact because working under the ANC, if you don't have the numbers, they don't respect you. So Forum for Service Delivery, as you are aware, beginning of this year was the first political party that joined under Action SA, bringing 38 councillors. And since then, we then created a position of a deputy president within Action SA, putting Dr. Kekana as really someone committed, young, ethical leader to really be in charge of assisting me to put up structures and recruit other parties throughout the country, and has been doing a fantastic job so far. We're so proud as Action SA that we are getting councillors without going through a by-election. You know, I mean, up to today, I guess we've got, since the beginning of the year, if I'm not wrong, 42, 41 councillors without contesting a single by-election. And we've got a pipeline of probably another 20 plus councillors that, if successful, within the next coming months, they will be joining our Green Umbrella initiative.
So if one can say you are killing smaller parties, will you respond? How will you respond to that?
No, absolutely. I'm strengthening them. In fact, because they were very vulnerable, being obviously getting community support. However, they were frustrated in council by not really having a bigger umbrella to protect them. So Action SA is there to play that role, to empower them, as you head to Ofenze Abua Elia Onehore, you know. He needs us at a provincial level. Hosi Mangope here in the Northwest is there to take up the issues that he's raised. We have our Member of Parliament, Lerato Ngobeni, is here. We're going to take over those matters on their behalf. Unlike in the past, Offense used to work on his own. When he's disregarded, he does not really have structures to assist him, including us as Action SA. We've got a very strong legal team that would assist in ensuring that we can challenge anything wrong that the ANC government is doing here in the Rustenburg municipality and other municipalities. So basically, it's not really to disempower them; it's to empower the smaller parties.
So as Action SA, Kalawona Northwest, what are your key priorities?
Well, I think, Northwest, honestly, it is a very sad state of affairs. When you think, during Kosi Manyani Mangope's time, this province used to really flourish, particularly here in Rustenburg. I remember as a young man, after starting Black Lag Mega in 1985, I used to come to Rustenburg a lot. You know, in the mid-80s, Rustenburg at the time was known worldwide to be the fastest growing town in the world, not only in South Africa, because of the rule of law, because of the leadership that Hosi Mangope provided at the time. And as you can imagine, at the time, all of us, we thought this is an apartheid-driven leader. In the meantime, honestly, Hosi Mangope is that kind of leadership that South Africa requires right now. So that's why we're working with his son. And I've just listened to Offense now. I'm really so impressed that, and something that I've always known, this country has got a lot of black talent. We've demonstrated this by the secondment of Dr. Nasipi to be the mayor of our capital city, Tshwane. And I see leaders today in the caliber of Offense and other municipalities. In fact, just here in Rusten, in the Northwest Province, Action SA overnight, without contesting any election, we've got 25 councillors today, represented in, I think, about 7 or 8 municipalities. So yes, we are excited, and we are here to ensure that we prepare for 2026, so that we must make it difficult, if not impossible, for any government to govern in strategic municipalities here in Rustenburg and others, where you cannot form government without Action SA. We want and we are going to work to ensure that if we are not the biggest party, we must be the official opposition.
Your view about corruption among councillors?
Well, corruption, it's a cancer, honestly, brought into our country by the ANC government. But fortunate enough, my track record as the mayor of the city of Johannesburg, I'm sure you remember the 3 years I served as a mayor. I set up a forensic investigation unit led by General Sibia, formerly from the Scorpions. So what we are asking residents of here in Rustenburg municipality or Bujanala or the entire Northwest, give us an opportunity to be government, because when we're in government, we fight corruption. I'm sure you heard the High Court last week when us as Action SA in the city of Tshwane, when the DA government in 2019 gave a tender, a corrupt tender to Edwin Sodi. And we fought this matter even before the 2021 local government elections, including conducting our own inquiry on the awarding of that tender, where unfortunately people of Amanskra lost their lives. I'm sure you read in the papers every day, Dr. Nasipi Moya and our coalition partners in Tshwane, we're fighting corruption, we are getting rid of people. For us as Action SA, when you get involved in corruption, we don't just really fire you. We make sure that we lay criminal charges against you. We leave that to our criminal justice system to really deal with your case.
Mr. Mashaba, why should people trust Action SA?
Well, I think it is up to people to really look at our track record. Now, I'm not a traditional politician. I come from business. I'm a founder of Black Like Me. I went into business at the age of 22 and managed to really financially make myself independent. That is why I see my role is to facilitate and look for black talent and younger ones who must actually go and run public office. My track record as a mayor of the city of Johannesburg is well known. We fight for the marginalized, the poor, where we fought for the insourcing of the security and the cleaners. We gave title deeds to people of the city of Johannesburg. We fought to ensure that undocumented foreigners are kicked out of our cities. We make sure that spaza shops in our communities are run by our own people, and we are unapologetic as Action SA in this regard, that all these SMMEs, shops in our communities are going to be run by our own people throughout any municipality where Action SA governs.
Finally, your message to the community of Northwest.
Well, my message to you fellow South Africans, people of Northwest, let us rebuild the Northwest to its former glory. We know for sure what Kgosi Lucas Manyane Mangope did. I believe right now under a democratic dispensation, give us the mandate, give us an opportunity, test us for the first 5 years to see what we can do. But that can only happen if you register now with the IEC to ensure that come the day of election, please go out and vote. Let's take Mahodu out of government and put in a government that is going to put you, people of Northwest, people of South Africa, first ahead of anyone else.
Mr. Mashaba, we thank you. Bakaitso, ile fela jalo, puisano le Mr. Herman Mashaba, Action SA. Till we meet again, thank you.